Heyman Khan here for a second out. Pleasure to be in the company. I've got to make sure I get the intro right, otherwise Claressa Shields will be on me. Former world champion Tony Harrison. Tony, how you doing?
How you doing, my brother?
All the better to be speaking to you. It's a little bit cold in here. I wish they turned the heating up. It's just a bit of a UK sarcasm. But look, you're back in the ring. Activity and consistency is what you wanted, and that starts this weekend.
Man, listen to me. Blessing in disguise, man. I thank you to Salida Promotions for giving me the opportunity to get the fuck off the couch. I didn't want to be on the couch no more. It was born. There was no action on the couch. And I just thank him for being able to get me off of the couch. And, you know, as time goes on, we'll be able to see that I'm going to do my job and we'll be able to see if he's going to do his. So as long as he keep me consistent, I promise you I'll climb my way back up to the top and I'll be fighting for another world title.
Yeah, for Tony, for someone who's done it, who's achieved it, what keeps you going? Where did the motivation come from?
You see these little niggas right next to me? Show these little niggas on the screen right now.
Their family?
These my little brothers, man. These my little... So, people like that, I train with these boys every day. And people like them keep me going, man. People like them let me know that God's job is never done. That you must keep going and show them. That we must keep going to prove it to them. Because for these boys to see cameras here, radio stations here, celebrities here, I think the main goal is to know that they're able to obtain it because the person next to them was able to obtain it. And it keeps me going, man. But like I said, not only that, but for myself, I knew that I still had something left. I had a lot left, man. And when I watch these fights happen every weekend, I tell myself, like, what's stopping you from getting back out there? And this last ride, I'm proving it to myself, like, I know I got it mentally, physically, emotionally, but I won't know if I got it physically for real until I get in there and show it and prove it. So everything for me is round by round, fight by fight. And I know I got it, I know I'm gonna do it, and Saturday night will be the start of it.
You're fighting at middleweight now, right? There's a real opportunity, it seems, at middleweight for someone to grab it. Alan Canouli's got titles, but he's not really pushed on forward. Other fighters want that opportunity, but they've not really pushed on. You feel like you're the man to really kind of take middleweight back to where it once was? I think I'm the guy that give middleweight some character. I think middleweight is missing character, and I think I'm the guy that give that spunk. I think I'm the guy that all these middleweights is gonna want to fight because of who I am, because of the charisma I bring, because of the character and the charisma I show. I think everybody want to fight me. I don't want to fight none of them, but I think everybody gonna want to fight me because who I am, what I'm about, what I stand for, and the attributes I bring to the table. None of us and nobody else bring that to the table. So I think that the division just became that much spicier come Saturday night. Let me just ask you a couple of quick questions before I let you go. Did you see Jamel Charlo and Keith Thurman going at it on the video? What do you think about that?
No, I actually didn't see it. I didn't see it, but I honestly think that's this is the art of war, man. Nobody should be out here buddy, friendly in the same division. So I think that what boxing needs is that. Boxing needs how do you make good fights is you have two great competitors going at each other. And for those two to go at each other, those are two great competitors. And I think that fight is, after what I just saw of Keith Thurman, I think that fight is an amazing fight to make happen.
Can I get your Canelo versus Crawford prediction?
I'm Crawford to the day I die. If I'm gonna die black, I'm gonna die Crawford. So I honestly think Crawford got a task on his hand though. You know, he definitely got a task on his hand. He's fighting one of the best ever to ever put on a pair of gloves at his weight. And for me, to see Crawford do that, jump up 2 weight classes, not 1, but 2 weight classes, to demand respect from the best guy in our generation to ever lace up a pair of gloves, courageous. It's remarkable and it's astounding. to see him do something like that, man, and I'm pulling for him. But facts is facts. He got his hands full. But when it comes down to timing, I think the time is right. If you was gonna do it, now is the time to do it because Canelo is slowing down. He doesn't throw as many combinations as he used to. He's definitely still durable. So I don't think Canelo is going, Crawford is going in there trying to stop Canelo because that would be idiotic. But to do it round by round, I think he can do it.
Of the 2 defeats that Canelo has on his ledger, Mayweather and Bivol, which game plan does Crawford have to most likely replicate? Which one can he replicate?
Well, I don't think he throws as many punches as Bivol, so I think Bivol is in the class of his own. I think Bivol, his style, his footwork, his length, his amount of punches, his rhythm, I think he's in the class of Crump. So I think he's in the class of his own. So, but to me, for him to replicate Mayweather style, I think would be the easiest thing to do at this moment because Canelo couldn't catch Mayweather when he was 35 or 30, whatever old Mayweather was. Canelo's feet didn't do nothing but get worse. They didn't get better. So if I'm Crawford, I'm going in there with that same kind of game plan. And when I watch him fight Madrimov, I know that he can stick to a game plan. I know he didn't get intrigued by what Madrimov was doing. He didn't get sucked in. He did lose a couple of those rounds. But I think he can do Canelo the same way. I'm not saying he won't lose rounds, but as long as he can stay disciplined and stay focused on the task at hand, I think he can win that. He can pull that off.
Very last thing, I spoke to Lonnie B the other day, and he said to me that, look, that Madrimov fight worried me, and Crawford kind of gets hit. He drops his guard, he gets hit like Amir Khan got hit with that big bowling shot against Canelo, and Canelo's patient like that. For you, is that a worry if you're backing Crawford that he might be susceptible to a big shot like that?
Well, if you catch somebody swimming, do you ask them, are you afraid to get wet? You know, so I'm not afraid for Crawford to get hit. He's gonna get hit. There's no fight that Crawford has been in that he has not got from round one, from fight one to fight whatever many fights he had. He's never not got hit. So for him for me to be afraid that he won't get hit is not the thing. Crawford doesn't get hit with real shots that we like, woo, where it's like a bolo shot or a shot where that Amir Khan got. He's not that undisciplined. So he doesn't get hit with those kind of shots, but for me, Canelo is. I think for me, the questions is for Canelo. For me, it's we seen him fight Edward Berlanga. He didn't stop Edward Berlanga. We seen him fight Jamel Charlo at 154. He didn't stop him. So I think all the questions for me comes from Canelo. You know what I mean? Do you still got what it takes to be another pound for pound top guy? And that's that. I think that's the thing. I'm really my questions are not for the person daring to be great. My questions is for the guy that everybody challenging to be great, and he's not really stopping or hurting or killing these guys coming up in weight. So I think all the questions is for him.
Tony, you're a gentleman. I appreciate your time. Looking forward to seeing you back in the ring. Thanks for speaking to us out, sir.